Who here has eaten at Auntie Anne Soft Pretzels? Anybody? Did you ever hear her story? Auntie Anne, she was a little Amish lady down in Lancaster. Little Amish lady. She almost got divorced. They didn't believe in divorce, but they were on the verge of divorce. And they went to a marriage counseling service. They got her marriage rock solid because of this counseling service, and as a result, she got a passion that she wanted to give back and be a counselor to help other hurting married couples. They couldn't afford it. Okay? So she started going down to the Downingtown flea market and selling her homemade pretzels just to try to make some extra money, thinking, well, if I can make some extra money, maybe we can start a small counseling service. Her husband was in construction. Started taking off, so she moved it over to the Lancaster Park City Mall. Started selling in the middle of the mall, kiosks, started taking off. So then he started another one on the other side of the mall because it's a big mall. So now they have two of them. Started taking off, and their nephew said, man, why don't we franchise this? They started franchising. Now I think there's about 4,000 of them maybe. I forget how many others, thousands of them. But a couple years later, she sold it. Little Amish lady sold it for 40 million bucks. $40 million. Then the guy who bought it turned around and flipped it and sold it 2 years later for I think 200 million. But now she, her husband owned a very successful counseling service. Okay? She used the pretzels as a vehicle to really live her dream or passion. The pretzels was just a vehicle, temporary vehicle for a couple years. And some of you all said, you know what, I don't know if this is my cup of tea or not. Well, if that's the case, why not use it for a vehicle? If you can make an extra $10,000 a month, would that change things for you? Would that give you some options? Let's say over the next 5 years, you made an extra $10,000 and still keep your occupation, still keep your job, and you had an extra $10,000 a month coming in. How would your life be changed? Would you still be passionate about doing your job? Would you still want to do that? Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. But it just gives you options, gives you choices. Okay? But see, she used that as a vehicle. Here's the thing. You could buy a Auntie Anne's Pretzel franchise. It cost you $347,000. She pioneered it. Now it'll cost you $347,000 to buy a franchise so you can stand in the middle of the mall, okay, and do pretzels 7 days a week. You know what the average franchise owner makes? About 50 grand.